Now let's give some attention to the Middle East, where the raging war between Israel and Hamas has attracted fresh reactions from the Vice President of the United States. Ms. Kamala Harris says people in Gaza are starving. She has also urged Israel to significantly increase the flow of aid to the enclave. Our emphasis is that there must be an immediate ceasefire for at least the next 6 weeks to get the hostages out. We have a report.
The Palestinian Health Ministry says a growing number of children in Gaza are dying from dehydration and malnutrition amid desperate conditions due to the dwindling supply of aid to Gaza, which is the center of the war. Vice President Kamala Harris's call for a ceasefire deal is to allow for the flow of aid to civilians caught up in the war. This is as the UN warns of children facing very tough times in Gaza, with some eating animal feeds.
Hamas has shown no regard for innocent life, including for the people of Gaza, who have suffered under its rule for almost 2 decades. And Hamas still holds dozens of hostages for nearly 150 days now. Innocent men and women, including American citizens, who were brutally taken from their homes and from a concert. I will repeat, the threat of Hamas poses to the people of Israel must be eliminated. And given the immense scale of suffering in Gaza, there must be an immediate ceasefire. For at least the next 6 weeks, which is what is currently on the table.
A U.S. Air Force Super Hercules has conducted an airdrop of humanitarian assistance over Gaza. The humanitarian aid includes 66 bundles of food, water, and the provision of over 38,000 meals to civilians highly in need of assistance. Talks have been going on in the Egyptian capital, Cairo, for a ceasefire deal that is now urgently needed. But Israel has not sent a delegation to the talks. Despite increasing international pressure for an end to hostilities, for the easy flow of humanitarian aid, Israeli raids are continuing as Prime Minister Netanyahu says his country must be secure.
We're combining the two, and I hope it yields a result. But understand,
Israel wants Hamas to respond to a list of demands that can promote a ceasefire deal. 2 major demands are for Hamas to specify how many Israeli hostages that have been taken, dead or alive. Israel also wants Hamas to confirm the ratio of Palestinian prisoners to be released from Israeli prisons in exchange for the hostages taken when Hamas militants attacked communities in southern Israel on the 7th of October, 2023. A peace negotiator says Hamas has not responded to Israel's demand. Meanwhile, healthcare services in Gaza are reportedly deteriorating drastically since the Israeli bombardment began almost 5 months ago. The situation has forced most hospitals to close. Doctors in Gaza say the situation is catastrophic and diseases are spreading through refugee camps.